Hi, folks. Cool Cherry here. It's time to uncork the flavor and the experience of Door Peninsula Winery.
Welcome to Door Peninsula Winery. We invite you to uncork the flavor and enjoy the Door Peninsula Winery experience. The viticulture industry in Wisconsin was in decline during the last 100 years. The three contributing factors are freezing winters, the short growing season, and competition from California. As a result, grapes were not widely planted. Apples, cherries, plums, and pears flourished in Door County. Over 30 years ago, Door Peninsula Winery began producing wine from local fruits like apples, pears, and others. Working with local farm advisors, Door Peninsula Winery in 2001 began grape growing in Door County with the goal of making wine from Door County grapes. The winters here are cold, but we have selected French-American hybrid grapevines that can survive the winter freeze and potentially produce high-quality wine. These grape varieties ripen early to mid-season. The timing of the harvest varies due to annually changing weather conditions. Door Peninsula Winery has planted both white and red grapes in its vineyards. Cherry harvesting season begins in July as the cherries reach their peak of ripeness. Hybrid grapes, apples, plums, and pears, to name a few, are ready to harvest a month or so later. Cherries or grapes may be harvested by hand or by machine. At Door Peninsula Winery, fruit wine production, like our cherry wine, is almost identical to grape wine production. Before the fruit and grapes are brought to the winery, they are pressed for juice. The stems, skins, and seeds are removed from the white grape and fruit juice so to reduce or limit a bitter and rough tannin flavor in the finished wine. Once separated, the juice is collected in large stainless steel vats, where the fermentation process begins. Door Peninsula Winery uses the sweet fruit juices to ferment into wine. Door Peninsula Winery ferments cherry, apple, plum, blackberry, cranberry, pear, raspberry, strawberry, and grape juices. Our winery utilizes the skills of an enologist, a scientist that studies wines and winemaking. Among other things, the amount of sugar needed must be gauged. Each crop and each fruit varies in their sugar content. Sugar content is gauged with a hydrometer. On average, there is 1 pound of sugar added per gallon of juice to begin fermentation. The enologist also selects a yeast best suited for each fruit wine fermentation. During fermentation, yeast is added, which acts as a catalyst, feeding off the sugar in the fruit juice. The breakdown of complex molecules produces heat and carbon dioxide. The heat speeds fermentation, and when no more carbon dioxide is released, fermentation is complete. The byproduct of this process is alcohol. The enologist monitors the fermentation process, which can take from 6 weeks to 3 months. When complete, the still wine is ready for its first filtering to remove sediment. Once filtered, the wine will rest and mature in aging tanks. Aging allows the more complex flavors of each fruit to develop and mature into a distinctive wine. During aging, careful monitoring of each wine is done by the enologist. This will go on until it is fully aged. This will take another 2 to 6 months or longer. The bottling machine at Door Peninsula Winery is capable of filling, corking, and labeling up to 1,200 cases of wine per 8-hour day. Let's take a closer look at how the wine is bottled. Empty bottles move to where they are sanitized and then filled. Carbon dioxide is injected into each bottle to displace the oxygen, and a cork is immediately inserted so no oxygen can reach the wine. A capsule is put in place, shrunk, and the labels are affixed. At the time this program was produced, Door Peninsula Winery was making 54 different wines, and there is new seasonal and limited bottling being introduced annually. Our wines include fruit wines, holiday, and event wines, fruit and grape blended wines, and our signature series grape varietals. Door Peninsula Winery has been winning national recognition for its wines for over 15 years, against some very tough competition: the Great Lakes Competition, International Wine Competition, the LA County Fair, and Pacific Rim International Wine Competition. Our wines are available throughout Wisconsin, Illinois, and Minnesota. We'll gladly customize gift baskets and wine labels. Visit our website for information regarding the Wine of the Month Club, special events, new wines, and promotions. And don't forget the Vineyard Restaurant and Wine Bar, which features over 200 wines and mouth-watering regional cuisine. What better way to sample Door Peninsula wines than with a tasty snack lunch or gourmet meal? Door Peninsula Winery invites you to relax with a glass of your favorite wine in our comfortable sunroom. Door Peninsula Winery and Vineyard Restaurant will gladly host wine and cheese parties or design a menu for special group events, customized to cater to your every need. It's time to taste Door Peninsula wines.
Well, it's time now to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Charlie?